What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new training video. This is going to be about AliExpress and Shopify. You're going to be finding the best sellers on AliExpress, the best manufacturers, the best distributors, the best suppliers, and you don't even need to know what niche you want to get into. So the whole point of this course is to basically uh, generate some random nouns, get some random ideas for niches, build up your supplier list. They have a good rating, they have very high sales volume, which means that they're reliable, and you can document the general main niche that they're in. You could always niche down from there, but this is the general main niche that they're in. And then simply get a link to their store. So if you ever want to open up their store again, you could simply go and open up their store. So we're already going to be in the top selling category, and you can see AO. So the most high volume one that I've personally found so far is adult kitchen, cats, and hair accessories. So in the adult store, these are the top 4 selling items. You think it's a joke? 35,000 products have been sold for that one alone. So, don't blink at it. So this is how we're going to look at finding these niches. So in the video that you're watching right now, rotate your phone or just simply scroll down like I'm doing right now. There's a random noun generator down below. Go ahead and click that link and it'll open up this website right here. All right, so now that you're on this website, basically you're going to ignore everything, but you're going to put in the first letter. If you want to get crazy, put in the last letter. But you could literally put in any letter and get a result. Something that I did before was household and knives and kitchens and stuff. We can go over that if you want to, but really honestly, you could type in F, whatever you want. Generate random noun, farmer. Okay, so if you think about a farmer, what does a farmer provide? So a farmer would provide farmer or gardening. Let's go that way, right? Because you're trying to do a mass appeal. You're trying to do a mass product. So farmer would equate to gardening or gardener. So gardening would be outdoors and garden is normally what you would hear. You're going to simply type in that keyword, gardening. You can click orders. If you want to, you can click farm. You could type in farmer if you want to. This works with any keyword, literally any keyword. So as soon as you have orders, you're going to rank it by orders, and you're going to see 3,000 orders for this, 1,600 orders for that, 1,400 orders for that, 1,300 orders for this. So that's honestly not enough for me to even go into the stores, but just to show you as an example, you're going to hold down Control and open every store that's not a duplicate. So once you have all the stores open, you're going to go in there, click Top Selling, hold down, once that is swiped, click Top Selling, hold down Control Tab, go to the next one, Top Selling, Control Tab, go to the next one, Top Selling, etc. So once you're in all of the top selling information, this is the data you're going to gather for your own spreadsheet to do your own research. And I find it's better to do your own research because if you're just given this information, you don't find the little gems along the way. Like maybe something stands out to you that you are fascinated with and you would actually love to build a store around. Let's say, you see thermoses everywhere and you're like, you know what, I want to make a thermos store. That's not enough orders to really jump into that kind of a niche. But if that's something you're interested in, doing the research yourself, you'll be able to run into these products and say, oh my God, this is what my store is going to be about. So that's kind of what this is about. It's just throwing a really wide net, but doing valuable research at the same time. And then by the time you're done, maybe doing 10, 50, 100, you're going to start to see certain categories that stick out as being the most sold products. So let's go ahead and document these products. So this is all you do. You're in top selling. You copy the link up top, and you paste the link right there. And then over here is a clickable link. This is not clickable. So the only really real way to highlight their store is to go left or right there, paste, copy it in there so it gets rid of the HTML. There you go. So what did you search for when you found this? You searched gardening. Now for their top 4 best-selling items, because it's already sorted by bestsellers, how many items is that? 612 plus 628 plus 884 plus 3167. That is 5,291. Now, what is their store rating? So their top brand, 93.7. Honestly, that's the lowest percentage I have in my entire spreadsheet so far. This would not be a great niche, but hey, this is random noun generator to basically come up with ideas if you just can't think for the life of you of an idea besides, just kitchen or something just super basic. This will help you out with that. All right, so we got that first store, and then you could just add the second store, third store, fifth store, etc. Um, I'm gonna just go scroll down, and I'm gonna notice that they don't really sell that many. I'm kind of looking for more than 5,000. This guy's actually not too bad, and that one's pretty bad. All right, so I feel comfortable actually adding this one. Now, I don't think he's gardening though. That looks like home, so I'm gonna say home. All right, now how many products from his top 4 of his store? Be 12,000. That's not too bad. So 12,648 products he has sold. It doesn't really tell you over what course of time, but that's still an important number to know. It's the basic data accumulation that you'll need to do to get an idea of what niche you'd like to go into, because there is a want and a need and an actual volume of sales that is there for you. So let's go ahead and do one more, just a super random one. Let's pick a letter. K. King. So, I mean, shoot, you could type in that really honestly if you wanted to. So, king, queen, prince, royalty. So, orders. So, king, so mattresses, obviously. I didn't think of that right off the top of my head. But when you sort by orders, there's honestly not that many orders. One sold, not very many. So, what if you do queen? Sort by orders. Queen, oh, rock band, king, queen, shirts. That's not too bad. That sales volume isn't too high for me personally. So maybe you could do royalty or royal. Royalty would show up both words, so I'm going to type in royal, sort by orders. Hey, if you want to start a dress store, that's not that much sales volume though. But if you type in king, I noticed, king actually, or queen, queen actually had a decent amount. Queen the rock band, you might get a copyright strike on your store. You could possibly get sued for that. Maybe you could do that, but the king and the queen, that kind of makes more sense. You can hype that up a little bit easier, I feel. That's not the best category, but again, that's what the random generator is here for. Knowledge. So, of course, you could sell courses and stuff like that, stuff you're watching right now. King. No, really, is that it? King and knowledge. Number of syllables. Wow, okay. So let's just say H. History. So history, what has to do with history? So history, you can do maps. You can even just type in history if you wanted to, but I know maps are pretty popular. Look, over 2,000. You basically want the most sold item in this noun to be over 5,000, and that one is, so that's not too bad. And this one is actually available in some courses, paid or free. You do hear this one talked about for like Amazon FBA. So let's actually just type in history and see what pops up for history out of curiosity. So history, okay, so yeah, little kids things, but not very popular. But now that I see this, now that I see that that's a puzzle, what if I type in puzzle? Sort by orders here, and you can see there's 10,000, 8,000, 7,000. So it looks like we hit a gold mine right here. So this would be a puzzle for your keyword. You can simply open, 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 open. Those are all different stores. And now you have 4 new sellers to add. Make sure you go select top selling. That way you're actually looking at products that are high search volume. So this main search is basically to find hot products that are currently selling. And the second search is basically to, from these top sellers, you're going to look at the top suppliers. From those top suppliers, you're going to look at all of their top selling items. So in essence, you're basically not just looking for one item, but when you find this one item, you're probably going to find 10 more for each good supplier you find. So you're not finding one item, you're finding 10, 20, 30, 100 really, really quickly. So this is a pretty effective way of finding those. So I'm just going to go ahead and look at the best one real quick with the most items. And I'm going to go ahead and type that one into the spreadsheet. So 6,000, 10,000. So this one's the best one. We're gonna just type in toys. I'd say kids' toys, puzzles. Let's just do puzzles. And we're gonna get the name. See, new exotic store. That's a weird name for for basically their top selling product is kids' toys. So 96.3%. So we know how good they are at their customer service. 10,803. All right, it'd be 14,711. All right, so if we were to sort by rating, we could see the ones that are rated really poorly. We're not going to interact with these below 95%. So kitchen, 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 kids, kids, dog, gardening. So maybe gardening might not be a good topic there, and dog. But we go to the top here. The top rated is arts and crafts, kitchen, arts and crafts, adult, kitchen. So I'm noticing adult and kitchen. If I sort by the most sales volume, adult, infant, kitchen. So basically, if you made a store that is, hear me out because you can't advertise adult stuff, right? Most places, they kind of have a gray area for that. So what if you advertised for infant and babies and kids? You advertised for kitchen supplies, and then you had another category on your website for the adult. And when they click on that link, they'll be able to buy those products, which are the real reason that you want them to click because they're actually going to purchase more of these items. A lot of people will stop at the fact and say like, okay, maybe I only want it to be like kitchen, mother, maternity, and babies. That's what my store is going to be about. Why are you leaving out this category? Are you afraid of it? I mean, it's got the sales volume there. It's not like people don't buy it. People do buy it. But if you just have a baby store and toys, like that's a very, very, very red flag store there. So be careful with that. But it kind of lets you open up your mind about like, okay, so what are the actual top selling items here? Can I build a store with 1, 2, 3 niches? Should I focus on one niche? Obviously, I have this one marked as green because I really liked this one. That's what I did in my last video on, but I forgot to hit record on the sound, so that kind of messed up. So it's basically, I did a search for kitchen, and inside kitchen, knives were the most popular. So when I searched knives, these were the most popular. This was one of the most highly rated for the knife factory. And basically what I came up with is you could sell these as individual knives. You could sell them as sets. But when you go in here at this top selling one, you can see 8-inch chef knife. $11, but it actually sells on most websites for $40 to $70. So great profit margin on these knives. Now, if you want to know more information about is there a search volume here? Are people actually going to purchase this stuff besides the fact that they sold 31,000 for their top 4 products? They sold 31,000 units just for these 4 product variations. Keep in mind there are different, a kit of 2, a kit of 4, a kit of 8, so there are multiple selections, but still that's a lot of sales volume. All right, so that's about it. That's how you do the basic 411 research. In the next video, I'll give you a sneak peek of what we'll be doing with that. So I actually already have this all written out over here. We're going to be using keywords everywhere, which is this tool up here on Google Chrome. It's about $10 to get you 100,000 credits, which is very, very cheap. Every time you do a Google search, Damascus chef knife, it'll tell you right here how many people search for it in volume, what's the cost per click to advertise, and what's the competition for the advertisements. So that's pretty stiff competition there. But on the right hand side, you're also going to see related keywords. So you'll be able to really optimize your website, stuffing your website with these keywords. The top here, that can be a keyword stuff. The first line of your website could be a keyword stuff. And even the title of your website could be the DamascusChef.com. Not that hard. So the DamascusChef.com. Look at that. So that's actually available. So Damascus Chef Knife, you're going to rank really, really well with that with natural search engine optimization. On top of, in step 3, we're going to go over how to um, use these keywords and come up with creative ideas to sell to Instagram influencers, YouTube influencers, and basically get them to sell your product for you. And we'll go over the math and everything for that. So yeah, in the next video, we're going to be talking about keyword optimization for Google. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you got something informational out of this. Feel free to give it a like if you haven't already. Twist your phone, scroll down, give that a like. Drop down a comment down below if you have any questions in regards to this process for this video that you've seen so far. Maybe I left something out, maybe I didn't, but feel free to drop a comment down below and we'll get to that. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Click the card that's appearing right now to go ahead and view step 2. Have a great day.